25-12 ang ating unang set between the Choco Mucho Flying Titans and the BaliPure Purest Water Defenders. Unfortunately, sabihin na natin, kumbaga sa kalye, hindi nakaporma dun sa first set. But the good news about volleyball is, you know, nothing is won in the first set.
That's right. At may chance pa itong BaliPure to redeem themselves and play a better set, at least in the second set. Kasi nga, they started really stiff. Para bang, kaya nga si Coach John,
tight nga daw.
Diba? Time out siya kagad. I'm sure hindi yan yung nakikita niya sa practice eh. Well, on the other side, Choco Mucho, nakikita mo, nangangapapa, but it was enough to get that first set.
And they have the advantage that they have coming into this game, Mozi, aminin na natin, their talent level might be enough to win that first set kahit nangangapa sila, sabi mo nga. Dahil yun nga, loaded yung team nila individually. And the challenge for Coach O is to make it a cohesive team as we go on here in the PBL Open Conference as they reset themselves for set number 2. The first of 3 games for today, Wednesday. Later on, Dreamline Cool Smashers versus Motolite and Banco Perlas Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers.
Dami na rin. Look at this boom. Just 4 attack points for the Water Defenders. Just too low. And look at the service aces. Ang dami pang bonuses eh.
Oh.
Diba? Ang dami pang bonuses. Like you have 2 block points and 7 service aces for the Flying Titans. It's just, it's as if hindi na pinaghirapan eh.
Parang galo yung first set. Especially in those first serves ni Bang Pineda. That kind of set the tone kasi umakyat tayo ng 9-2 kaagad eh. Nung nagsiserve si Bang, ano? Tapos pumasok si Ila, sunod-sunod din yung
services
diba?
Niya. Oo.
Boom Gonzalez, Mozi Ravenna, PVL Open Conference. We're so excited for this Open Conference. And the excitement continues. And you can watch it live, SNA, SNA-HD, Liga HD, and of course, #1 sports website of the Philippines, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL, and on Premier Volleyball League.com. First point goes again to the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Ito marami tayong makikita ganyan.
Yeah.
Serving for Choco Mucho is Bang Pineda.
Dahil nga, they have the lineup for it.
Salamagos getting that point.
Follows
ito si
in.
Salamagos
Score
sa mga players na pwede rin puntahan. Look at her height and obviously she's experience also on her side.
And Chito Viera serving for BaliPure.
Importante dito, si Tubiara serving, importante dito para sa BaliPure, hindi magpaiwan maaga.
Right, and the better floor defense rin siguro because you cannot have 7 aces in a set.
First 1, 2,
better
1.
reception.
Oh, their first time to lead in this match. 2-1. And si Tubiara, maganda kung makakuha sila ng mga ganyan bonus points from the service deck. Oh, just as I say that.
Ball is out.
Tied
at 2.
2-all is our score. Madayag is back. Hekeliana will go back to the bench. Berte, of course, will join.
Arian Angustia serving for Choco Mucho.
Ako naman yung question sa'yo. Tingin mo okay sila na magkakasama pa rin sila? Sila pa rin magkakasama.
Oh, Graciel.
Pambita. Rule the block.
Oh, now we're seeing her let loose. I'm a big fan of hers since she first stepped into the PVL a couple of years ago, and we saw her for the very first time.
And you know she can really hit it. Kaya nga kanina sa first set, parang
Salamagos
alam
serving
mo
for
nga,
BaliPure.
hindi the usual mga attacks nagagaling dito sa BaliPure.
3 points for Choco Mucho.
Siya nga yung pinupuntahan sa Liga dati, diba? Sa mga #1 player. So on Twitter, we're #1 trending right now, the PBL 2019, and Ila herself at number 4.
Oh, wow. Pati yan bago kay Ida, syempre, di ba?
Yes.
Nakakatawa
Little
siya.
Get to know. But you know, that's
Mucho,
also a
up
good
by
thing for
1.
volleyball. If you're a young fan and you hear all this talk,
Yes.
syempre, ang daling
I-research mo
mag-research.
eh, di ba?
And bakit? What's all the fuss?
Alright.
And you get to learn that's part of the
Valentino.
education of the history of volleyball. As we are at 4-3 now, and an open spot para kay Espiritu dun sa likod.
Espiritu scores. Ties the set at 4.
For all.
Serving for BaliPure. May
This is the
Mendoza.
kind of game BaliPure has to play.
Right.
Dikitan. At Madayag just so
Drop
tall.
Five.
Has a nice
Serving
bit of
for.
hang
hang time. Kitang-kita yung flooring. At kung saan ipepwesto yung bola. In the meantime, balikan natin ang ating kasama si Janine Choi.
Boom and Mosey, year 2009, ang taon na huling naglaro si Manila Santos lang. And I asked her, what made you go back to playing again? At ang sagot niya, my 8-year-old son, Kenzie. Apparently, sinabi pala sa kanya ni Kenzie na I want to see my mom playing again. Cute story, Boom and Mosey, from 2 years ago, nanunood sila ng UAAP Finals volleyball game. At nagulat daw si Kenzie, bakit ang dami nagpapapicture kay mommy? And that was the day, first time that he had an idea and became aware of his mom's collegiate volleyball legacy. Moving on, 10 years after she last played, she's
Vita
back in the
with the
volleyball
link
court again.
from
At
the
sinabi ni Manila, I feel
Retired
like a
at
rookie
5.
again. Everything is new. I don't know what to expect, but I'm very excited. Your thoughts, Boom and Mosey?
Oh, it was the husband who had to explain to the son. Ito si Mami.
Ah.
Siguro ganun din si Bong, no? Pagka natanong, ito si Mami,
Bakit
si
na
Mosey.
nagpapapicture sa'yo, sabi ko.
No, but you know, and to follow up on that story, yes,
Team
that was,
captain, Grace
that was
Bombita
the
for the serve.
impetus behind it. You know, that's why I asked her sa ating pre-game kanina, who else did she have to consult? Of course, you consult your family, your husband,
Madayag.
all maybe old
At the
teammates
net.
and all that. But
6,
there must be that
35.
one person na pupuntahan mo rin at binanggit nga niya.
Yeah,
Mosey.
si Mama De. Mama Barina. Who also, kailan ba nag-stop si Mama De? Talagang, ano na rin,
Serving.
40s.
Madayag.
Love the game so much.
Sobra. And up to now, coaching.
Yeah. So there's always that one person na pupuntahan mo. No?
Of the hand
ba
of
itong ginagawa
Masangkay.
ko?
True.
Viera
Hindi ba ako
scores.
nahahatak lang sa ganito,
We're tied at
ganyan?
6.
But no, we couldn't be happier. 6-all in the second set. As now BaliPure nagpapakita ng laban dito. Good for the BaliPure fans here. Parang naipagpag na nila yung first set yata ng konti.
Dati-
And then
Espiritu
better
serving
offense
for
coming from them.
BaliPure.
At least may diin na ngayon yung mga palo nila.
Bombita being the #1 scorer so far for them. At pagkakataon na naman. Tubiera. Off the fingertips and off the hand.
Viera
of
of the
Berta.
hand of Berte. 7.
So
Serving 6.
BaliPure not only staying with them a couple of times dito sa ating second set. Lamang.
Go to Viera. Getting that last point.
Service. Espiritu.
Masangkay opens up. Oop. Tubiero, matras na. Ready na pumalo. May kumbita na lang mula sa likod. Masangkay to Cat. And it's back to the Flying Titans. Cat will just send it to the other side. Free ball. It's still alive. Masangkay will open to Bang. Bang closer to the net than she would like. Tubiera, naipit. Good reaction there. Pineda na naman. Longest rally of the match. Oh, what a
Look at
what a
that.
strike
Angustia.
and what a set, Mosey.
And a better floor
Alamagos.
defense now for the water
First technical
defenders.
timeout. 8.
Dalawa.
BaliPure.
Ang abante,
6.
their
Choco
biggest
Mucho.
lead here in this match. After a long exchange, Salamagos puts it away. Shirley gives them a 2-point lead, 8-6. What are we seeing different here? At sabihin mo na yan, sagutin mo na yan, Mosey, from both sides. From both sides. Una, BaliPure.
Well, then now they're playing more relaxed,
End
more
of the
loose.
first.
No? And I mean, like, yung kanina talagang makikita mo body language nila is
End
so
of the first.
different. On the
Technical
other
timeout.
side, Choco Mucho still playing the same way, like the first set, pero na-address na lang ngayon ng water defender. nagkakaroon na ng konti, block na nila ng konti. Now they're attacking better. Yung I'm talking about the BaliPure. So now, ang Choco Mucho naman yung kailangan gumawa ng paraan. Ano, how can they put up yung level siguro or a better set than the first.
And another
Positional fault called on
point
Choco Mucho.
given to BaliPure here on a positional error para dito sa Choco Mucho.
There you know, it's a new team.
You're right. Surreal makita maglaro ulit si Ila Santos Nang, says Mac. These are some
Dati
messages on
Espiritu,
Twitter. We said
serving.
Ila is trending, making me kinigo. Kita mo, hindi lang ikaw. Marian Rego. I know, I feel you, I feel you.
Oh, Zara, I'm so
feel you.
thrilled. Ecstatic and seeing her back on the volleyball court and play the game. She was first known and recognized. And, wow! Feels the same way.
We all do,
Viera
Marky.
finds the
We all do.
spot.
Oh, like all of us
Again,
here and
serving
maybe
six.
yung thousands of our big million
Yes.
watching us.
Adikat Bang Ila invasion, aces to blockings from Justin. Wow, first point from, yes, Sheila Pineda. Welcome back as a
Service.
spiker. Yes, we missed her
Espiritu.
also as a player, as a spiker, just to see her in person. Thank you, Choco Mucho. Go Titans, shooting from the Middle
That goes
East.
long. Choco
Hello,
Mucho
Bosie and
gains an
Boom.
extra
Hello.
point.
Ayaw nyo na.
Kami pa rin. We've been here since
Ang
then.
daming bago, no? Ang saya lang. That,
Yes.
you know, we bring a lot of new things, lalo na sa volleyball.
And we're seeing a lot of new
Well,
things.
actually, kung iisipin mo, old na
Casey
nagiging
Masangkay,
new, like
serving
Ila,
for Choco
diba?
Mucho.
Na bumalik dito sa atin. At now, parang serves as an inspiration to the new players also and maybe the new fans, di ba? Na, okay, ano ba, sino ba si
Valentino,
Ila?
turn
Learning
back
and
by Tubiera.
Ang dami, ang ganda ng
11,
nang
serving
nangyayari,
7.
ano.
Sabi ko nga nung opening day,
It
Bosie.
didn't matter, like, even when, let's say, si Ina played for Lasal, no?
Wala na yun. Wala na yun.
Eh. Parang lahat, iba na yung tingin sa kanya, diba? Na, icon
Serving
talaga
number
siya sa
9,
volleyball.
Vera Guillema.
Pero, apat na to. Mga bante, ha?
To the
Naging
block.
tatlo. This is the biggest
Valentino.
lead. BaliPure, great
8,
news for the
11.
BaliPure Purest Water defenders. They are awake here in this match as Bang Pineda will go back to serve for Choco Mucho.
Serving for Flying Titans is number 6, Bang Pineda.
She's another one who doesn't look any different from when she was in Adamson. Ganda ng pinapakita
Salamagos
dito ni
with a
Shirley
quick attack.
Salamagos.
That's
Well,
right.
serving
Salamagos
8.
with another middle hit, a quick.
Kailangan na kailangan nila yan. So if you have Bombita firing from the open and then you have Salamagos contributing there in the middle, changes everything.
Kenchi
Better
Tubiera for the serve.
Numbers now here in the second set for BaliPure as they have their biggest lead of the match. Mendoza underneath the ball.
Ball is out.
Trying to go for a check,
9,
pero
serving 12.
it's just too high and no check at all. Alam mo, maganda pa rito sa Choco Mucho dahil nandyan si Pang. Parang dalawa yung libero mo sa
Yun, exactly.
So,
And remember, Ila, as you said,
Ariana
she
Guzga,
won the best
serving for
receiver
Choco
award
Mucho.
3 times in her 5-year career. So, it's another thing. Open kay Grace Bombita. And she
Bombita
scores
on the
again.
hit out.
Kinatutuwa
13, serving
ni
9.
Coach John Abella. Di naman kinatutuwa ni Bea De Leon, who wishes she could play today. Again, nothing to worry about.
sinabi mo pa.
Napahinga lang.
Kailangan na tamang panahon, diba? The Bobita
Shirley
also on that
Salamagos,
last place.
serving for
Smartly
BaliPure.
just getting that off the block point. Then napakalaki ng mga blockers na.
Reaction there. Bombita will give a free ball to Choco Mucho. Masangkay. A runner. Run and
Off the
gun. The
block.
first time we
Madaya.
saw it or we've seen it
10
today.
to 13.
Ni
Or-
Madayag on that running hit. Pero pag nakita mo, boom, tignan mo, nandun na yung dalawang blockers actually ng BaliPure. Nahuli lang ng konti si Bombita. That's why itong si Maddie Madayag, pag nahuli ka, yung
Wala na.
favorite. Oo.
Kat Tolentino, serving for Choco Mucho.
And also very good server. Yema to Espiritu. That's long and
Ball is
wide.
out.
Oh, pahabol na
11
dito.
to 13.
Ang Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Espiritu trying to go to that corner.
Parang
Zone 1.
gusto niya sana ilihis.
Walang tao
Service.
kasi dun eh.
Tolentino.
Pero the wrist could not guide it. It's received. And another point for Cap Tolentino and the rest of the
And she
Flying Titans.
scores.
Down by 4. 3
13.
straight points dito para sa kanila.
Valentino just steady on that service line so far.
Service. Tolentino.
Again, another good serve. Sarang. Berta. Guillermo will open to Grace again. Gets the deflection. Pero buhay pa to. Free ball para sa mga white and blue. Grace will attack. Rejected at
Bombita,
the net.
well read by Madayag.
This
We're
time,
tied
better
at
blocking
13.
for Maddie and AC. Timing na si Bobita. And si Bobita was challenging them kasi hindi na nag-off the block eh.
Serving
Or
number
hindi rin
10.
niya pinadaan
Cap
kay
Tolentino.
AC.
By the way, since she came into the PBL a couple of years ago, Grace Bombita has looked like she looks like she's in great shape.
On the hit out,
She's like some
Bombita
added,
scores.
muscles in
BaliPure up
her
by 1.
arms or her legs. Or do you remember the first time you saw her? Right? It wasn't like this.
Nakakatawa si Coach John kasi Bobita on that last try went for that off the block hit again
Correct.
and scored another one.
Another
Sabi
one.
ni Coach John, di ba yung
Hey, Mendoza, service for
yun yung
BaliPure.
sinasabi niya, just use that off the block point.
Andun si Hekiliana. Tolentino from behind. Another chance here for Bombita to score. Hekiliana was there. Masangkay will open. Oh, and a
On the
nice
line,
find by
Berte.
Shang Berte.
Portino.
They're going down the line, easily taking that point. Now we are tied.
From 4 down, Choco Mucho, Flying Titans are tied, and Ila Santos goes to
Serving for Choco Mucho
getting
is
ready to
Shang
come back
Berte.
in. Tupiera mula sa likod. Tolentino mula rin sa likod. Mahaba. Ang palo masyado.
Ball is
Not
out.
enough spin on that one.
15 to 14.
And makikita mo, play talaga nila yung back row attack ni Kat Tolentino.
15-14.
Serving team captains. Grace.
Team captain.
Bombita.
7 excellent digs. Overshoots the mark.
That sails out.
At tabla
And we're
tayo.
tied at 15. Substitution.
As you see
Choco
Erika
Mucho,
Alguino
2 out, 24.
on your screens, another Adamson
Santos
from
Nang
before.
in.
Kasabayan din nila. Bang, and Ila Santos Nang is back. You know, she's no stranger obviously to Coach Oliver Almadro.
Serving
Some
team
people might forget
captain.
that
Maddie Madayag.
Coach Oliver was part of the coaching staff
10
at
years?
Martin Lasal,
Or
right?
10 years yata siya.
And one of his jobs back then was identifying talent
Pineda
and
through the
recruitment
block.
of talent. We'll talk more about that in a bit as back
Second technical
Pineda
timeout. Choco Mucho
goes through
16.
that block
BaliPure
and
15.
gets the lead once again 16-15. Inside the Philoil Flying V Center, Volleyball Central, where a lot of volleyball history has been written already. And another historic day for Philippine volleyball as we again welcome the return of Manila Santos Nang. And the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, the first-timers in the PVL Open Conference, are back in the lead 16-15 after being down by
End of
4
the second
here.
technical timeout.
And as I was saying prior to the break, when Coach Oliver Almadro was scouting talent, recruiting talent, this is one of
Serving
those players
team
na
captain,
kanilang na-recruit
Maddie
from home,
Madayag.
which was a spawning ground, as you know, Mosey, of a lot of
Correct.
great talent.
And ano,
Volleyball
ganda
players.
naging tandem
Now,
nila ni
ball is
Coach
out.
Camille. Dahil,
17
di ba,
to
siya nga
15.
yung hanap na, nagre-recruit for
Ito naman ang
players.
nag-develop yung
Oo.
isa.
And it was so hard to recruit players before because there wasn't many leagues.
Right?
So,
Eskwela-eskwela talaga pupuntahan mo.
Serving
And there were some
Madayag.
schools that were always known to be
Yes.
Diba?
And parang few schools na yung halos
At the
nakikita
race.
mo, the ones na pupunta sa
18
palaro.
to 15.
Hindi pa masyado uso yung
Time out.
pupunta provincial.
BaliPure.
yung mga ganyan.
3 na ang abante.
Wala naman tayong magagawa sa tawag na yun eh. Di ba? Oh, hindi tayo naka-ready. Sinervisan tayo, ace. Oh, ano ang mangyayari sa atin? Di ba? Pag tinawag na ng referee, hindi mo na tayo doon. Wala na tayong magagawa doon. Oh, ano nangyari? Napuntusan na naman tayo. Lalayo na naman sila. 3 na yung ano. Di ba? Galing na sa technical timeout. Huwag natin palayuin. Diba?
Coach John was up by 4, and now Coach O is up by 3, and his team
3 points
18-15.
up for the Flying
And you know the story
Titans.
also of Ila,
Number
as you look
2.
at Coach Tai here.
the service zone,
He
the
just
team
celebrated a
captain.
birthday.
Oo,
He just did.
belated happy
Maddie.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Dayag.
Creamline, and Motolite will see action later on. Back to Ila Santos again. She's one of those stories who was not a starter from the very start of her collegiate career. She wasn't, she was given an opportunity
Yung
by Coach
pumila
Ramil
din. Diba?
na humugot sa bench, and after
Outside
that
shot, Pineda.
did not look back
16,
and won multiple
18.
championships for her school. So it's a great story. Also the connection with Coach Oliver Almatro and their days
Kaya nga,
back
it's
in
a small
Lasal.
community.
That is
Diba yung volleyball,
serving
especially
for
now that
BaliPure.
yun yung now it's so popular, it's so big, pero still you'll see yung mga people
Yada,
involved
off the
or
net,
people
and
from let's
in.
say 20 years ago,
19
15
to
years ago are
16.
still here, and also to try to contribute in whatever way they can. to make,
Ganda na naman ang lipad ni Bang Pineda doon. And scoring on that attack, 19-16.
Hindi madali yung ginagawa na transition.
Serving
Diba?
for Choco
Primero,
Mucho,
tapos
Stacy,
pumalo ka ulit,
masangkay.
tapos libero ka yung ganyan.
It
So,
speaks about her athleticism and her skill level. And excelling
Outside shot,
in
Tabiera.
those positions.
20,
As Coach
16.
John, talagang that expression, yun na.
ito kasi yung nangyari daw. Ang ganda na ng start ng BaliPure. Tapos, in the middle of things, kaya nga binanggit niya yung siguro yung
Masangkay.
tawag na they did get. From there, then on, yung
Nasira.
ang dami, nasira na yung, kumbaga mentally, pag nag-low yung game nila. And sayang, kasi easily, ChocoMucho got the lead back. And ito, parang trying to pull away.
Uy,
Dahil rin sa mga ano nila, sa mga mistakes, sa mga errors.
they're gonna
As a
award
ball
the
touch
point
called
actually
on
to
the Flying
BaliPure. May
Titans.
sumabit
Point
sa kamay,
and
Coach.
serve
Sorry, referee
for
Oliver Bora.
BaliPure.
Checking in with the linesmen. Look at that again. Ito sa daliri.
Onya.
Serving number 9, Vera
That Augustia. Sumabit sa daliri. Okay, Yana. Kat, she's very comfortable there too.
Dino.
Well,
Off the
si
hand
Kat,
of
isa pa rin
Bombita.
yan, yung one player na
21-17.
ikot-ikot na rin. Siguro, except for the libero position. Pero lahat
Open, opposite.
hitter. And from time to time, you would see her with a quick play. Dun sa, diba,
Correct.
last year AAP, nagugulat tayo. Binibigyan tayo ng
Pineda, serving for
combination.
Choco
And then from the back,
Ay, yung back row, parang, as you can see, she's very comfortable with that back row attack.
natutunan niya kay Coach Tai. Coach Tai was the one who developed that
Ball is out.
for
22
her
to 17.
as that spike is out, 22-17. And Coach Romel will call his last time out here in the
Time
second set.
out, BaliPure.
Kaya natin. Huwag ka matakot si sino ba nagbablock sa'yo? Si Santos? Huwag ka matakot doon, hindi ka naman mabablock doon eh. Oo, kapit lang tayo. Ilan spikers na sa harapan? 3? Sino ang ano dito? Play 2 tayo. Ha? Play 2 lang tayo. Huwag mo masyadong layuan yung lapitan mo lang. Ha? Para makuha mo yung gitna nila. Tapos patong press. Tuloy mo lang, katukan mo na sa ibabaw, wala tayong problema doon. 5. Sa ace. Mamili ka na kung saan mo pasasaisin. Okay? Okay? Tara.
5 points up for
22-17
ChocoMucho.
again.
Here in
Itong
set number 2.
BaliPure was up by 4 at 13-9 at one point dito sa ating second
Number 6,
set. And from
Bang
then on,
Pineda.
nag-take over na po itong Flying Titans as Bang Pineda continues to serve. And you see the numbers for EC. Masangkay. Underhand sa kabila. Tubiera easily gets it over. Cat. Bombita. Yema. To Tubiera sa kabila naman. Masangkay will open. Ila Santos. Her first time to actually get an attack. And that will be a point for BaliPure. Purest water defenders.
cross.
She has been
Point
playing
and
close to the
serve
ground
for
so
Choco
far here
Mucho.
in her first game back. And that was her first opportunity to strike. You see her reaction after Mosey?
Nakakatuwa lang din.
Parang
number 6.
Siyempre, ano pa siya eh. Siyempre, reach, tentative pa siya dun sa mga niya. But,
Ano pa yan? May
alam mo,
Ball is out.
lalabas at lalabas
Plus one
yan.
for BaliPure.
May konting, siyempre, yun.
rust.
Oo, but eventually, you know, just like a, ano ba, it cannot go
And
away.
Chi
that,
Tubiera
the
serving for
talent.
BaliPure.
Talent level kasi na iba rin.
Sa gitna binigay and the perfect
Pagkatak,
setup by
Angustia.
Masangkay.
ChocoMucho now at
This is good
set point.
practice for Masakay.
Vantage.
Yung, again,
Substitution,
pinakita natin yan, yung
ChocoMucho.
mga middle sets niya.
8 out.
Kasi magiging importante
11,
yan,
Tikar,
especially if you're
in.
going towards yung mga seeding games pa.
Diane Tikar now will come in to serve. Bustia will sit down. Adayag is back.
Ayan, Tikar.
So,
Serve.
front line, full front line pa rin. Santos ng Madayag and Tolentino.
Tolentino ends
Nahuli
the
ang
set
palo.
for ChocoMucho.
Ibobita as
25,
access is
18.
denied. And so will be the set. Second set will belong again to the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, one of the new teams here in your PVL Open Conference.